He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie Carol. It stars Cate Blanchett, Rooney Mara, Sarah Paulson, and Kyle Chandler. And it is directed by Todd Haynes. He did Far From Heaven in 2002 with Julianne Moore. And it's kind of in the same vibe as that because it's set in the 50s. It's actually a novel written by Patricia Highsmith, who wrote Strangers on a Train and the Talented Mr. Ripley series, which I read all 5 of those books. I love the Talented Mr. Ripley. All of her books get turned into movies, which is pretty awesome. She was obviously ahead of her time, and if this movie would have come out 60 years ago when it took place, hell would have broken loose. Now this movie tells the story of a young woman played by Rooney Mara, who is like this young girl who's living in Manhattan and working in a toy department. She wants to be a photographer, and one day while she's working she happens to see this woman in a fur coat, and she's like instantly drawn to her, and she has like all these feelings for her, and she realizes that she has like a crush on her. Carol, played by Cate Blanchett, is this housewife who is getting a divorce, and she's also dealing with some things. So the two women become friends and they go on a road trip together, and that's pretty much all that happens. I mean, it's just basically their relationship and how obviously they're lesbians, or it has to do with lesbianism, that's a weird word. It just has to do with these two women being drawn together and loving each other in a time that it was obviously not morally accepted. But Cate Blanchett, she's an amazing actress. You pretty much have to go and see every movie she's in because she's always going to get nominated for whatever she's in, like Meryl Streep. So I kind of felt like obligated to see this film. Rooney Mara's in it. I love her. She was in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and I thought she was amazing. In this movie she's very waif-like and kind of like Audrey Hepburn-esque. So the relationship with the two of these women was amazing, and obviously they're both superb actors. Overall, I found the film a bit boring. There wasn't much of a plot. I mean, it's mainly for the performances and the actors. I mean, if this would have come out 60 years ago when it was written, it would have been groundbreaking, but it was a little too late. I did, however, love that it was set in the 1950s, my favorite decade of all time. So there was enough in it that kept me interested. I was like, the clothing was really cool, the toys from the 50s were cool, like everything in the 50s is just amazing. I was definitely born 50 years too late, and I really wish I was there growing up in that time. The audience for this film is very specific and small. A lot of people are not gonna love this film. I can't imagine recommending seeing this film if you're living in Iowa. Wait, that's so stupid, I shouldn't even say that. It just depends on the person. A lot of people are not gonna care for this film. It's not like a big blockbuster movie. But if you're into watching great performances and something that's probably going to get nominated for some Oscars, we'll see, check it out. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I was a little bored, but Cate Blanchett's amazing, Rooney Mara's amazing. It's set in the 50s. What more can you ask for? It's called Carol, and it is probably not playing in a theater near you, so you're going to have to go to one of those big fancy cities that you live nearby. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.